Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how you can hit the maximum money cap in Persona 5. As you can see on the screen, the money cap is 9,999,999 yen, and you can get this amount in 2 hours or less easily. Do you remember what your characters sometimes do when they get inflicted with confusion? Yeah, they start making it rain like idiots and just randomly throw away your money. But the same thing works on enemies. Random enemies will sometimes throw money away, but after 1 or 2 confusion spells, they will either retreat and you need to call the Thieves Guild to stop them, or take one of your characters hostage and again, you need to call the Thieves Guild. However, just like you can't escape a boss battle, bosses can't escape battles. And that's how this method is a feasible farming method. To make this work, there are only 2 must-haves. Anything else you do over these 2 must-haves is just an improvement, and you can improve it to the point that this farming method becomes self-sustaining and you don't need to worry about recovering your SP at all. The 2 skills you need are Polimpa, which is the high chance single target confusion spell, and Confuse Boost. These are some of the very low level personas which can easily give you the required skills which are below level 15. You will get them during your second balanced playthrough. With those 2 skills, you are almost guaranteed to confuse your target each time you use Polimpa. Each turn that passes with the monster confused, depending on your active persona like stat and the level of the boss you're fighting, you have a chance to get anywhere between 30 to 200,000 yen. Yes, that's 30 to 200,000 yen a turn. As long as the enemy is confused, you don't need to worry about taking damage. However, the enemy will regain their sanity on the 3rd turn and manage to land a hit. They might use a physical hit or they might cast magic on you. In this video I'm using a monster that can be used much deeper in Mementos in case I need to farm later on, but you can basically use any persona you want. By the time you reach the 3rd ballast, you will learn how you can strengthen a persona using another persona. The target persona will receive the sacrificed persona's abilities. You need to save scum a bit before you can get the desired skills. In this video, I'm using some very advanced persona skills because I am on New Game Plus. But if this is your first playthrough, you don't need to bother with this whole setup I'm using. A great build you can use yourself early on is Polimpa, Confuse Boost, Invigorate of any level, Regenerate of any level. The bosses themselves will drop a ton of HP and SP healing items, so you can easily use those drops to sustain this farming method. So within this fight itself, you'll be able to get items that will recover your HP and your SP. So HP and SP recovery should not be that big of a deal for you. Once you're done getting the skills you need to work on your luck stat. Your luck stat is going to play an important part in this farming method. The more luck you have, the more money the monsters will drop. You can also save scum for the luck stat part growth, as you will easily be able to tell which stats are going to grow based on what's glowing on your stat menu. If you're unhappy about the stat boost or learn skills, simply load your game. Every time you get a desired result, save so you don't lose your progress. Also, record your persona in the compendium so you don't lose your progress. Once recorded, delete the persona from your persona list and summon it again from the compendium. This will allow you to fuse the persona again in the same day. If you can't afford deleting it as you're tight on money, you can work on this setup over a period of time. Every day that passes in game will allow you to fuse another persona onto your farming persona. So that should save you a ton of money if you're doing this on a tight budget. I'm doing this with less than 40 luck and I still managed to hit the money cap in roughly 2 hours. Imagine if you go crazy with your luck stat, you can basically do this in 1 hour or less. Once the fight starts, you can let your main character defend while the rest of the group do random actions so they take full damage. The less damage they do, the better. To make this easier, you can make them wear some shitty equipment. Once they are all down, simply confuse your target and either keep defending or when you need it, heal up. You want them dead because they will waste a lot of time defending over and over. However, if you want to go with a very minimal setup of confuse and confuse boost only, you can bring healers as your teammates and they can heal the main character only when he's low on HP. You don't need to hit the money cap in one fight if you find this hard. Instead, You can make a few millions, invest in making your farming persona stronger, and do this to another boss. While 10 million yen might seem like an overkill, there are a lot of actions in the game which cost money. Later on in the game, when you get the ability to fuse personas higher level than you, each one will cost hundreds of thousands. Here, take a look at when I try to fuse this persona. It's going to cost me 500,000 yen. This is like hours of farming and mementos if I want to do it the legit way. Well, that's it for our video today. Drop a like if you learned something new or enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.